craziest sequences of events in football history. Back on July 26, 2023, San Lorenzo and Platense faced off in a super tense Copa Argentina match. After a full 90 minutes, neither team could find the back of the net, ending the game in a 0-0 draw. So it all came down to a dramatic penalty shootout to decide who would advance to the next round. But what unfolded next was probably one of the wildest, most unbelievable sequences anyone had ever seen in a penalty shootout. You see, the shootout started and Platense actually scored their first penalty. Then it was San Lorenzo's turn, and their player, Gonzalo Lujan, stepped up. But as he planted his standing foot to take the shot, the ground just completely caved in beneath him. His foot literally sank, creating a massive hole right on the penalty spot. Unsurprisingly, with his balance gone, his shot went flying way over the bar. It turned out the pitch at Lanús Stadium was in terrible shape, with a dodgy mix of sand and unstable soil that was just waiting to collapse. But because of this, the ref had to make a controversial decision. The thing is, with now a giant crater where the penalty spot used to be, the referee made a super rare and controversial call. He decided the shootout couldn't possibly continue at that end of the field and ordered both teams to pack up and switch to the other goal to continue the shootout. San Lorenzo's goalkeeper, Augusto Batalla, disagreed with the decision and was very upset that the spot was fine when the other team took the PK, and thought it wasn't fair that the only penalty that was going to be impacted by this bad spot was his team's, causing him to heavily protest switching to the other goal. The ref was having absolutely none of this, and the team switched to the other goal regardless, but that's when something crazy happened. As it turns out, despite any earlier protests about the goal switch, Augusto Batalla was completely unfazed once the decision was made. After the shootout moved to the new, hopefully more stable penalty spot, he put on an absolute goalkeeping masterclass. He dived and managed to save not one, but two crucial penalties from the Platense players, single-handedly keeping San Lorenzo right in the thick of the shootout. But believe it or not, saving those two massive penalties wasn't even the most incredible thing Batalla did that night. What I mean is that with the shootout now on a total knife edge, tied at 3-3, it was San Lorenzo's turn for their fifth and potentially decisive penalty. Batalla stepped up to the spot showing nerves of absolute steel and smashed the ball right into the back of the net, scoring the winning penalty despite being upset about having to switch sides moments earlier. But I post videos like this one every single day. Follow if you want the algorithm to show them to you.